Hi, I'm Vemneti Casa and I'm a senior at Oxon Hill High School. The one word that describes me best is passionate. I've always been a very passionate person. All that I do with extreme care and a great amount of hope for an amazing outcome. I've taken on many projects in my life, and with each one, I gave everything that I have. No sleep, food, or fun was too hard to sacrifice if I ever had a goal on my mind. My favorite genre of music is unexplainable. I listen to very many different kinds and styles of music, some of which come from all over the world. I truly love to listen to Latin music, some of my favorite artists being Sebastian Yatra, Ozuna, J Balvin, Nati Natasha, Karol G. However, I also listen to French music, Trinidadian music, and anything with a tropical beat to it as well. Of course, I grew up listening to Ethiopian music, all different kinds of Ethiopian music because I am Ethiopian myself. But my favorite style of music above all is a genre I like to call nostalgia. This consists of songs and artists that were relevant from my childhood to teenage years, including most Billboard songs from 2008 through 2014, and many soundtracks from Disney Channel original movies I have watched. Listening to this kind of music takes me back to those memories, and I feel connected to those lovely days again. The emoji I use most is either the crying of laughter emoji or the teary-eyed one. I'm almost always using the laughing one in many funny scenarios, or you'll find me using the teary-eyed one to accompany a thank you as a response to a compliment, most likely. My favorite fast food order is a snack wrap, a hash brown, and an iced sweet tea from McDonald's, which also happens to be my favorite meal in the entire world. Try it before you judge it and thank me later. I'm happiest when I am with my family. My family is filled with infinite love. I know many may think that they have a tight-knit family, but seeing mine might just make them change their minds. There is not a single thing one family member doesn't know about the other. All my cousins and I are viewed as nothing less of brothers and sisters, and I view all of my 17 aunts and uncles as nothing less of my parents as well. We are all in constant contact with each other on a daily basis. And anytime I may need something, anywhere I may be, any one of my family members is more than happy to come and help me. There is just no limit to the love and care my family provides me with, and there is nothing more that I love than spending time with them. I'm most annoyed when I procrastinate. I simply hate when I restrict myself from reaching my full potential, because then there's only one person left to blame for holding me back, and that is me. Like I said before, I'm a very passionate person, but the price I pay for that is being a perfectionist. I always long for every detail of what I do to be so perfect, so much so to the point where I just give up sometimes. Everything I do, I want to do with all that I have, but then again, that can just get so stressful and draining, and at those moments is usually when I begin to just dilly-dally and find any other excuse not to finish. The craziest thing that has happened to me since school closed is everything. I mean, school closing in itself has been the craziest thing to me, because that's when I realized this pandemic was really going to impact us and surely wasn't something to be taken lightly. Truth be told, I have had some massive life changes right at the peak of this quarantine. I got my first job, remodeled my entire bedroom from scratch, my 18th birthday. But the craziest thing was most definitely attending school from home. My favorite senior year memory was every moment I spent with my best friend Tanya. Tanya and I met sophomore year, but senior year is the closest we've ever been. We are so different and so similar in so many ways, it's incredible. She's always been so thoughtful, caring, responsible, and I can't forget to say crazy sometimes. We had so many first experiences together, and my favorite part about senior year was spending it with Tanya. One thing I miss most about class is the environment. I am an environment-based student, meaning that working from home doesn't inspire me to do my best. I have to physically be at school, a library, a cafe, a park, or some other inspiring place to work efficiently.
So writing a 3-page essay, article synopsis, doing Duolingo sessions, vocabulary.com sessions, writing assignments, 6 sketches, or daily warm-ups from home is just
extremely challenging. Actually, it reaches impossible. However, I may have solved this issue when I was remodeling my room. I made a really comfortable workspace, so hopefully that problem worked itself out. The 3 things I want you to remember most about me is, I promise to never stop being a passionate person. I believe my passion is what drives my positivity. I have this big, fat, positive outlook on literally everything about life that many people mistakenly call unrealistic. When we stop choosing to look at things positively is when we lose interest. And when we lose interest is when negative outcomes take place. I am a strong believer that having a positive mindset leads to having positive outcomes, and I will never stop trying my best to teach that to every soul I may cross paths with. I have always been a cultured person. I was born into an Ethiopian family in America, went to a school where I learned French until the 6th grade and taught myself Punjabi in the 4th grade, learned Latin in the 7th, taught myself American Sign Language in the 9th grade, then took up Spanish in the 10th grade to present. Even right now, it's not enough for me. Every time I travel somewhere, I realize how small-minded we are when all we know is the place we grew up in, when there are literally almost 200 countries in the world. The way we all get along with each other is through communication, which is one of my favorite things in life. So learning languages is something I have always done and will continue to do. In the end, all I want to do is share. I want to be able to accomplish so many things in life, and all of them consist of sharing. I want to be able to write a book one day that will touch the hearts of many. I want to release one of my songs one day that would send a message to children. I want to perform in a production one day that would reflect on my journey and all I have discovered in life and how it could help others. I want to be able to share so much with the world. I will leave that fate in the hands of God, but on my part, I will just continue to work the best that I can. Thank you for watching.